Hey everybody, it's Tom from Shrug Ministry back with another video. Now, a video we've got coming your way right now is basically optimal activation for the trapezius muscles, okay, i.e. via Shrug movement, which we're going to get to you via research done in 2013 with Wickham and Co, which will link in the description. So in 2013, a study was done to find optimal activation for the trapezius muscles. That'll be either upper, lower, etc. Alright, so they done a shrug movement which they like to call the upward rotation shrug. Okay, and how this is done is quite simple. Your shoulder is basically put at a 30-degree angle, guys. Alright, what does this mean? It basically means from the common shrug, which is basically done with your arm down the middle. Okay, it basically means the arm or the shoulder is out 30 degrees to the side, okay? But we're going to link in basically Instagram video, and we're going to show you via basically a front cover on this video to show you what exactly we're talking about, all right? Anyways, so what they found out is that while the shoulders are at abduction at 30 degrees, all right, what basically means roughly there, they found that the trapezius muscle of the upper fibers and lower fibers were more optimal activated than the normal conventional shrug, where people do their arms straight in the middle, all right, and up and down. Now, I'm going to give you some of my experience with it over the years, should we say, when I first started. I've been training for 10 years now, and I've done plenty of shrugs over the years. And one thing I say is, when I first saw this study and I started utilizing it, not that I've ever shrugged straight down the middle ever in the past, but when I started optimizing that kind of movement at 30 degrees, I've just seen a dramatic increase in my trap size, okay? Undoubtedly. Now, I've always shrugged a certain way, which is not going to be linked into the study. It's not in the study, excuse me. But I've always kind of shrugged with my head kind of forward and down to optimize the range, all right? Because you see a lot of people bringing the head up, shrugging, and to be honest, you're not getting full range of motion. But that's from my own research, from my own, should I say, past slash, you know, years and years and years and years and years experience, all right? Anyways, going back onto the study, guys, so with the shoulder at 30 degrees, all right, again, the upper thresholds of the fibers of the trapezius muscle and the lower thresholds, i.e. the lower traps, were more optimal activated, or optimally activated, excuse me. Now, quite simple in reality, guys, all right. Now, there also was a little touch on the rehab side of things as well, which we're just going to slightly touch on. We will be making another video specifically on rehab, okay, and to do with the trapezius or slash shrug movement in a later video in the next week or two. So watch out for that one, guys, about rehab. Anyways, so they found out that people with multi-directional instability, guys, or shoulder multi-instability, basically means not just in terms of how the muscle works, but we're talking about neuromuscular as well, guys. All right, we're talking about certain pathways. They found out that this movement actually helps the instability of these individuals. Now, obviously, you've got the general population going back that they were using it to increase muscle size, hypertrophy, etc. But then we've got these kind of people that's actually helping them increase the stability, all right, of the shoulder. Also, going slightly onto the posture side of things, actually helps increase posture correction to a certain degree because of what we like to call drooping shoulders. Now, what this basically means is the scapula, or one scapula, might be slightly lower than the other. That actually found at a 30-degree angle, shrugging like that actually helped improve that, okay, which helped basically counteract the posture and actually helped improve it in the long run. And which links in very nicely to another thing, which in terms of scapula, which is helps the upward rotation of the scapula, okay? Again, something very similar to what I've just said. And that's all we're going to leave it for in this video. in terms of the rehab, guys, because we're gonna have a longer video coming for the rehab. But just to sum up the main points here, guys, we're talking about a 30-degree shoulder abduction, all right, and we're talking about doing a shrug at that 30 degrees to optimally activate the trapezius muscles, okay, both again upper threshold and a lower threshold, or upper and lower traps, okay. So guys, have a look at the study and you know what I'm going to say, all right? Don't be a twig, be a branch. Tom from Shrug Ministry out.